dreamed that I went outside and I squished my little dude caterpillar. And I was like really mad at myself, obviously, because I didn't look where I was going. And when I went to I don't know, when I bent down to take care of the body, for lack of a better word or phrase, I realized that although I had stepped on him, I didn't squish him. I cut him in two. And the two parts were separated and just kind of moving around. And then I put the two parts near each other. And that was all I could do. They had to either fuse together or die. I got my schedule for November, December, and most of January. It's a lighter schedule. I feel very happy about that. Money's money. I don't really give a fuck. The mommy needed to slow down, and she did. So I'm really happy. I have November 11th off. I'm really happy about that. I have from the 20th of December and then 7 days off. And I'm not so elated about that. One of the perks when I got the job was that I said I was available all of Christmas. And she thought I was an angel because she was scheduled for Christmas this year. And she's very happy because she gets her time off. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not so into that. I do believe in the energy of 12/21, but I do not believe in dates anymore. I swear to fuck, I almost died on fucking Harvest Moon. I'm so fucking sick of fucking dates and believing that when certain things are aligned, certain things will happen. That I give up that part. I fucking will not ever again, fucking ever again, believe that certain planets aligning or certain fucking things happening in the universe will make anything happen. Enough is enough, right? I've waited every Christmas. I've had to get through every Christmas. And I know it might sound negative, especially now, when we're so close, right? But I can't do that to myself anymore. 46 years of Christmases that way. I just can't. And I can't, I'm trying to think, I'll run away to Niagara Falls with Lily Rose. We'll go to the Great Wolf Lodge and just see the lights. And it's like, just fucking shut up, Michelle. Stop thinking about it, little girl. What will be, will be. I wish I could go back. And not have, lived the Harvest Moon the way that I did. to not have like had to kill that little part of myself that believes in it, like so many things. But the past is the past, and I can't go back. And what will be, will be. Sometimes it just finally happens, right? The stuff you wanted and like have been waiting for and believe in, if you like don't even believe in it anymore. I don't know. It's hard to explain. We all have our ways to get through, right? I look ahead to January and I have Lily Rose's birthday off and mine as well. And that's cool. And it's funny because as I look at my schedule and anything can change, like I'm not attached to it either. Every time I think that there's a plan, it changes. Although I love this timeline that I've manifested, it's not my true life or the life like that I see for myself or of my dreams. So I'm not attached to it, even if I love it. I'm grateful for it, and I give it my 144% every day. What else did I want to say? I was thinking about stuff. And that push and pull thing of like, no matter how many connections that I make, because I've made them, it's like, could I just be done with like fucking the YouTube part? The visibility. Like, not in a bad way. It just, I don't know. I seem very like, I don't know. It depends what you're going through, your perception of how I seem, right? To some, I get comments or feedback, as if I'm like depressed or not doing well, and it's just like, no, I'm really, when I'm like calm like this is, it's nice. Just like smooth like butter, and I'm not giving a flying fuck and giving every fuck as well. I don't know if that can make sense, but I have 2 days off. We're going to go on a play date with Lily Rose's best friend later. And her mom just texted me to make plans with her partner, please. I have to go away. My father almost passed away last night. I'm on my way to him. And there's so much of this going on right now in people's lives. I guess it depends on how you want to see the world, right? I see souls. I always have. Everywhere. And there's so much going on. So much. And I see it as beautiful. There are many choosing not to stay. And that whole, tendency for the time before, during, and after Christmas for many souls to just choose to leave the planet type of thing. I don't know, planet, whatever word. It's going to be amplified this year. And I think of all the timelines that I've seen for my own family. And wonder what choices will be made. And it's hard to talk about with you guys because I've reached a point, it's been a while, where complete non-attachment. And I see it as beautiful. And people still get angry at me for that, or think I'm cold-hearted, because I see passing as a beautiful thing. And all I see is when I see someone that is about to pass, or when I've heard of someone, I just see the baby. I just see the baby that's going to come back. And people don't want to know that or hear that. They'd rather attach to what they had than what they're going to have in their life. I'm kind of alone to know it, and I can't just share that joy, because I find it so much easier to see the joy of someone in anything passing, and to see the new baby that's coming. To me, that's the ultimate gift that I have, I guess, is that seed of perception inside of me that doesn't see anymore, doesn't feel any more pain or attachment if a soul chooses to leave. I see what's coming after. And I think of my grandfather. When my grandfather was told he had only a few weeks to live, as a family of healers and witches, everyone came in and no one was ready to let him go. And yeah, he stayed another year and a half. I can't remember the dates on this earth, but it was not pretty. It was not pretty at all. Had he passed in the weeks or maybe even the months that followed, what he was told he had left, had he even surpassed that, even when he surpassed 2 weeks of it, it was considered a miracle. And the miracle was not enough for anyone or himself. But be careful what you wish for, because there's a dignity and a grace of leaving smoothly if your time is up or someone's time is up. And hanging on to souls as healers, As manifestors, we have that power. But what it can create and how the suffering, physical, can be really fucking bad. I know there's no good or bad, but I just don't want to use graphic words for the stuff that happened to my grandpa. He guides me well. The Blue Jays. He's told me often from within how he understands that he hung on too long. And that he understood why I gave what I could, and then I did not give more and add more power. Anyways, again, I'm feeling very mellow. I have the day off. We'll see what I do with it. It's nice to take it slow. Yesterday was go, go, go. To the point where I had to call a coworker that I was going to relieve and say, Kim. Oh shit, I said her name. Fuck, I didn't mean to erase that part. I don't know how to edit. Shh. I don't want to talk about like the details of the people that I work with. It's not fair to them. But I said I may be late. I'm not even ready for work yet. And Lily Rose has had a nosebleed like off and on, and I may need to stop on the side of the road for another one. I'd rather let you know that I could be late instead of like you like worrying or wondering what's going on if I am. And even if I thought I could be late, I took the time to go get a coffee. And as I went to go through the drive-through was closed, and instead of being like, oh fuck, I'm going to be late, the drive-thru's closed, I either can't go or I'm going to be angry because, you know, things are not going as they should. I roll with that shit. I don't give a fuck anymore. And yeah, cool shit happened because I went in instead of avoiding it. And I forgot to take out, I had a prop of a sink I found. If it's meant to tell, I'll make another video with it later. I don't feel like elevating my vibe and flying high right now. I like the smoothness, just quiet, grounded. I like it. After go, 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 just a little bit of yellow, smooth. It's fucking nice.